There's an incredible joy in the good, isn't there? In the freedom. If you've been given freedom and you choose good, there's such joy. And the rewards, of course. Well, for one thing, of this immediate joy, but also in the fruits thereof. Whereas if you, in the freedom, were to use evil, well, there wouldn't be the joy. And the fruits thereof are not enjoyable either. Bad to wretched at times, even. So the freedom is such an incredible blessing. For in our freedom of not knowing God, in our experience here, in this world, we choose Him. We can choose Him. And therefore we can have this joy of knowing that in freedom we chose Him. Is this then who we are? Of course. There's no way you would have an affinity with God unless you were of God. You're a child of God. The only difference is now you know it. Joy, joy unspeakable, full of glory. Just being in your presence, O Lord. Love you. Love you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. I'm not trying to imply I'm certain of the answer. I'm still here in this world of uncertainty. All I know is that reasoning isn't that reliable. And that unreliability gives me a freedom to try to trust what I truly value. What do I truly value? Oh, just whatever my values are at present. I'm going to trust that God is the personification of such. I attribute my values to God, not other people's values. Not the state's religion, not the church's religion, my values. And if I devote myself to such a God, I find out quickly the consequence of such. And I'm allowed experience here without it typically taking me out straight away. My values adjust accordingly. No longer have that value. It doesn't seem to be what I value now. It doesn't bring what I'm looking for. So I try another, and so on. Now you can trust that God is going to get you there, or you can choose not to. What do you gain by choosing not to? Well, you're back to square one. What might you gain by choosing to trust your God? You might gain quite a bit if He puts you right, if that's what you're trusting. How true. And find out how true that is. Trust your God. Thank Him for everything that's good. Start to thank Him for little things that are not so good. See how you get on. Your experience will be greater than any argument, any line of reasoning. Your understanding, I doubt. Your experience, I'm more likely to trust that, especially if I see you're the sort of person that seems to have the sort of values that I have. Do you see the difference? And think of it, when you choose to love someone, and it is choice, you know, you see this soul and you think, And you start to ascribe to her or him, whatever the case may be, all wonderful things, like the mother to her child. And she won't be budged because it's her child. This is your God. Choose to love him carefully. The personification of what you truly value. And trust with all your heart that he loves you and will bring you through any delusions you might conceivably have. And any faults. Because he's a perfect God. All-powerful and loves you. Who would be wise to trust anything less than this? For the wisdom of man is as foolishness with God. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.